guys, it's Let's Bloom today. I'm so excited to be here. I'm finally showing you guys some things that I've been working on. I hope you guys have been working on some things too, and please stay tuned for the rest of this video. So I'm starting off this video with kind of a lengthy gesture drawing, figure drawing party thing that I'm doing. Calling it a party is crazy, but anyways, I've just been trying to focus in on what exactly I want to pursue in art. I've been doing art for a while, and I've taken figure drawing classes. Like in the summer, there's some classes that you can dip into in New York City, and I've taken some in my art classes in general in order to understand the body and the figure and make it dynamic and have the poses look good. And I definitely struggle with that. And I really don't know what my problem is. Like, I don't know if I'm thinking too much, or every time I do draw, I think about what my professor would say, and she'd be like, there's no straight line in the human body. And every time I draw a figure, I always think of that. And I continue to make straight lines. Like, I don't even know what this gesture is, but here I am sharing it in the internet. So all of you guys don't feel like your art sucks too. Like, I feel like sometimes we gotta see some crappy, crazy looking things to be like, wow, we all started from somewhere. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen a bunch of channels where it's like it feels like they've already been like they're already like so good already, and like I know they probably came from a humbling background, but you know, I am out here sharing my humbling background. Like, y'all are with me in this journey of like how crazy my art can be, and I feel like that's part of the reason why I don't even post that often. It's because I kind of look back at these videos as I pull this voiceover, and I'm just like, wow, I'm really putting this out there for everyone to see. And I don't know, maybe some people call me brave, but I am just trying to normalize how art isn't always pretty, and there is really a tough stage of trying to understand what you want to pursue in your art and understanding like how things work in art and the practice and the diligence that you have to put in towards making that a reality. Like, I don't really focus on different perspectives, but I'm really interested in animation and comic books, and I feel like I have to be a better background artist. But I've only done like 1 point perspectives so far. Perspective is just really tough for me, and it's gonna be quite a journey getting into this art form, or just in general, like just getting into art. It's gonna be a journey. Like, I'm not that young, so time is not very forgiving. For the older you get, I feel like people aren't as nice about it, and then now I'm like out of a learning environment, so I have to learn how to be nice to myself and not give up just because I'm not getting feedback from my peers, or my teachers not like giving me, you know, what I need to know to feel better about my art. So I don't know, it's just been really tough ever since I've graduated, and it's been like 4 months that I've been doing this on my own. So again, I feel like I've spoken about this, but I feel like I haven't shown it. But I also do work on music. So what I've been doing is, in order to get better with rhythm and timing, I've been taking some classes, some dance classes, so I can be more attuned with music and actually respect how a sound is like made, and like the importance of keeping the beat. Because like I feel like in my own music, there's just no beat. It's always just crazy syncopation, which is fine. But I realized that was happening because I didn't know like how to write a song with a strong beat, and that literally sounds crazy. But yeah, so I've been locking in with dance, which is forcing me to like be on fours, and the specific dance I'm taking is like salsa and bachata. I am quite a Latina, so dije quite a Latina. Well, yeah, I guess so. I'm a Spanish girl, okay? Latina girl. Well, Spanish, you know, I speak Spanish-ish, not really. No bueno, no muy bueno, no tan bueno. Anyways, so I've been doing that for music, and I'm also taking piano lessons with my neighbors so I can I feel like a lot of composers know how to write music with piano because there's like all of the voices, tenor, bass, soprano, and alto. So when you're writing a song, like you can break it and give it, like you can do orchestration and just give it to different instruments and stuff. So like that's what I really want to do. So I'm like, okay, well, if we get good at playing piano and like respecting the sound of music and rhythm that also comes with playing piano, like I have a metronome app that I use so I can like stay on the beat and just like respect music. I don't know about you guys, but I'm low-key perfectionist and it ruins a lot of my artistic practices. But as my piano teacher said, she was like, at least you're trying to do something. At least you're not accepting it for who you are, and you're trying to make something out of yourself and like still continue to do these things. And I was like, yeah, I guess she's right. I'm still trying, even though it's super, super hard, and I'm a type of person that gets frustrated really easily and embarrassed, and like I don't even know how many times I've left like my dance class because it's just like, damn, I didn't do this like swing right, and I'm with all these like great dancers and I'm still learning, and I'm just like really, really hard on myself. So I'm trying to find the balance in being able to critique myself, but also be nice to myself and know that I've only been doing this for like a couple of months. Like, you show yourself some grace. Like, it was a long time. And also dealing with burnout from working on my final project that I was like even too ashamed to even show one of my mentors, and I finally sent it to him after like 4 months. I don't know if he's gonna even respond because I don't know, that could be its own video. I have other videos where it shows that I'm like storyboarding it, but the whole animation process and everything, that's been a lot. And I didn't even get to finish the animation. It's just a trailer, so stay tuned for when I actually get back on that, because I had to correct something because I knew if I didn't correct it, he would come for my life because he's that kind of professor. So I spent like all day yesterday trying to fix like little bits of it, like the craziest looking parts, and then I just sent it over to him. Wish me luck on that potential critique, or maybe he doesn't want to be my mentor anymore because he's just like, damn, like this girl's work is chopped. But let me be positive. Maybe he'll find something nice to say about it, and I can move on with my life and show him other things that I've been doing. And yeah, I just hope that he can be understanding about this. Okay, so in this clip, even though I was talking already over it, I am just drawing some facial expressions because when I have nothing else to draw, I draw facial expressions because I'm obsessed with people making faces. I used a reference from Pinterest that I just really like the simplicity of the faces, and I was just enjoying just doing that. This character, her name is Bruna, and I started working on her character when I was in a school. I did like a short comic. I did a video about that and designing her character and stuff, but I don't know, I've had this itch to continue making the character and telling her story, and it's a little ambitious, which has been the word of my life ever since I went back to school. Yeah, it is ambitious because I'm not really good at drawing figures, and yeah, when you're doing a comic book, it's all about figures, it's all about different perspectives, it's all about backgrounds, and I'm just debating with myself, it's whether do I just go with the flow and just draw and like learn as I go, or do I draw, stop, like kind of teach myself a little more things and then continue. But like the process of like teaching yourself is like so overwhelming. Like I feel like I have foundational skills, but I feel like I never really got good at the foundational skill, because it's like, okay, now we're off to doing something that you don't have enough experience on doing in a full skill level. And I'm like, okay, here we are. I mean, I got through it, right? But I can't help but feel a little like ahead of myself, or I still don't feel confident in my work. And it's already hard enough to share it online, but also talk about the vulnerability of like creating art and being, I'm not going to say I'm an older adult. I'm not. I'm still technically a young adult for the next couple of months. But I am just feeling a little frustrated with where I am in my art career, and I know it's going to take such a long time, and I'm just putting myself out there because I have nothing else to lose. Like, I have put years of my life on pause in a way to do this. I've been engaged for 3 years. Did nothing because after I got engaged, I started going back to school. My fiance's been in school, and we've just been working on ourselves ever since. So it's been a journey. Intermission, y'all. 'Cause I got a kid that loves to be massaged. He's a kitty cat. He go meow, 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 meow. He might be cool. Meow, meow. So here I am showing you guys a thumbnail that I'm working on. Like, the end of the first chapter, something happens, which I'm obviously kind of showing you what kind of happens here. But anyways, the guitar is broken or whatever, and I'm kind of thumbnailing like what that next chapter is gonna be like. But this was just like a thumbnail of an idea of what I was gonna do. I don't actually do this, and there's no more reasons why, but I feel like it needed to be like retold to someone else instead of like continuing off where it left off, just to like expand the world a little bit, since the first chapter is such like an inner world moment. I felt like adapting from that point on wouldn't serve the story or the character as well as I would have liked. So you know what it's like retelling your friends that something crazy that happened or whatever. So I kind of wanted to have this feeling. So yeah, I'm showing you a thumbnail and it looks crazy. And I was trying to draw on pen because, again, I was talking about line confidence and, being a little more, I don't know, just more confident in what I'm doing and with my line work. So I've been kind of forcing myself to draw with pen only, so when I stick it down, I'm confident with what I am giving. So this is what I've been sketching so far, and I know I just said I was using a strictly pen to sketch with my line work, but I was practicing hands and limbs and like figure drawing because I told you that's gonna be my focus this year. I'm locking in on figures, and hands have been a struggle, so I was just practicing that. And then these are some drawings of some manga characters that I was doing. Obviously that one, I guess I really didn't like the way I drew him. Like, I was like, damn, he looked crazy. He blowing my whole shit off. But I've been drawing a little bit some mangas because I've been getting some inspiration. I love the series Pink Heart Jam. That has to be one of my favorite boy love stories. So I've been trying to draw Kane, and it's been a struggle, but we try. He's just so well drawn, and I love the art style in that book. And I've just been drawing other models, cute looking guys. I need to have I need to have a male lead in my story. So I've just been trying to draw different guys on the internet. I'm out here writing names for people. If I were to show you what they actually look like, you'd be like, girl, yeah, get to practicing. So I'm just showing you guys some sketches. This is just some like warm-ups that I'm doing, that I've done. That cat with the angel is an artist called Kelly Pringle, and she does a bunch of cat art that I really like. I like her style. And I'm featuring my little kitty cat here, Sleepy. He's always makes a feature into my videos. And here I am. I was working on some of the next chapter for my comic, and I'm doing it on Procreate, can't speak. And I was just making sure I picked the right page to do it in, so I can put multiple layers in it. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I've been drawing and how I like draw it. So again, I take a picture of the last page that I took. This isn't even the final drawing that I did of this comic page at all. I have this whole idea of like what I was going to do, because as I was doing it, I felt like I had to dramatize the violin falling and breaking a little more than what I did before. So I was like, okay, just if falling isn't enough, like that felt kind of, it didn't have enough emotion and embarrassment and, you know, kind of overdoing like the feeling of like failing or making a mistake as a teenager. You know, little things become big things, even though breaking instruments is kind of a crazy thing to do, but I really wanted to dramatize that. So yeah, this is just me on Procreate doing the line work and shading it in to the best of my ability. But I think I'm only going to be showing you guys the line work on this, but once the chapter's done, you guys will see it. And my next video will probably just be me drawing more and still working on the line work, or maybe thumbnailing what I want the next chapter to be. She's kind of like a kooky character. Maybe I can talk more about Bruna and who she is as a person. This is like my first time like creating like a full-fledged character, so I'm literally learning as I go, and I don't even know if this is the right way to go about it. Everyone has their own journey, but I don't know. I am just trying to experiment with what I enjoy to do, and I just want to make sure I continue to do art and not stop myself from doing this. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys are all doing well. Please feel free to share your art, work on your art with me, and let's be on this journey together.